Williams, also from America. We get them all in the first half. So the way I'm going to bring on Jim is I'm not going to fuck about. What I'm going to do is I'm just going to raise my hands. I'm going to start down here. I'm going to raise my hands, and then the higher I get, right? Not that way. No. That's after the show. The higher I get, the more noise you're going to make, and then I'm going to get to the top. And then I'm going to do this shameless Indian head thing, because I will do anything for a laugh. I don't care if I look racist. At the moment, my granddad is rolling in his grave, I'm sure. And, he's not even dead. It's cheaper than a nursing home. He gets his Wi-Fi from McDonald's. It's cool, right? So I get to the top, I go crazy like this. And then you're going to go crazy for your final act of the first half, Jim Williams. So guys.
What's up, Berlin? Yeah. Who here watches porn? I don't. But a friend of mine told me that actually, apparently now on big porn sites, they have the social plugins, so you can Facebook like and Google Plus one and tweet and Instagram your favorite porn videos. Which I don't know about you guys, but I can't imagine porn that's such like porny porn, like the most ultimate porn that you finish and you're like, oh my God. People need to see this. People need to know. Aunt Gertrude, like, comment, share. It's weird. So I am an American. Sorry about that. But I've been living in Poland for the last 10 years. So yeah. And now that I'm in Germany, I can't decide if I want to steal your oil or just your entire car. So. Maybe I'll just do both. I don't know. But it's cool. It's cool being in Berlin with such an international crowd. I'm an American in Germany doing comedy in English for a bunch of drunk Swedish people. Ridiculous. You guys are insane. And everybody else from everywhere else too. Not to ignore you guys. Clearly But it's crazy because like. I have the benefit of speaking to you all in my language. This is amazing. Meanwhile, you guys, clearly Swedish and English. What other languages do you know? The rest of them? So the rest of them, all right. Because I don't know, Americans, we're not known for knowing other languages. Our brains are not built. I'll tell you honestly, I took in high school 3 years of French and 3 years of Spanish, and all I can say to you right now is the same phrase in Spanish, yo soy un papa cabeza. In French, je suis une pomme de terre. In English, I am a potato. American public education, ladies and gentlemen. Yes, we can speak other languages. But I'm so happy to be here. It's been crazy living in Poland. Everybody always asks me. Well, they used to ask me, why do you live in Poland? Now it's like, oh, welcome, please, refugee. Come on, it's okay. The reason I moved to Poland is because my wife is Polish. Been married for 10 years. So sorry, ladies. All of this. Yes, all of this is taken. It's awesome being married to a woman from another country and another culture because it's really hard to have an argument with a translation dictionary in your hand. Right? Like when she's like, yes, Sergeant, opiacja. I'm like, yeah, shit. Is that what the RZ or this little squiggly line on the... I gotta tell you though, technology has fucking ruined my life. Because when we got together 10 years ago, there was no Google Translate. Now there's Google Translate. So, yes, go ahead, up yourself. You are a fucking asshole. It's hard. Before that, man, I would just be like, I don't know what you're saying, let's just have makeup sex. We'd have a whole bunch of makeup sex. I had a lot of makeup sex because I got 3 kids back in Poland waiting for, yes, I'm a father. Did it. It's amazing. Which, you guys look like a young crowd. I can't imagine there's a whole lot of people here that are parents tonight. Anybody else have kids? Come on, we all make mistakes. It's fine. Don't worry. Yeah? Well, then just let me, as an older gentleman, to you younger crowd, let me give you some advice that no one gave me, and that's that marijuana is not an effective form of contraception. Because when I was in college, everyone was always like, Jim, you smoke too much weed, that's going to lower your sperm count. And I'm like, dude, that's what I'm counting on. Really? So when I'd be with my, getting sexy time with my wife, and she's like, baby, go get the condom. And I'm like, don't need it, man. Well, my sperm don't know where they're going. They're in my balls watching TV. They're fine. Seriously, I am high all the time. 3 fucking kids. Which either means that is not true, that it lowers your sperm count, or, without smoking weed, my sperm count would be so high that you guys would be pregnant right now. But I got 3 kids, I got 2 daughters, they're 8 years old and 10 years old. Fuck no, they're 8 and a half and 10 and a half, because that's fucking important right now. I don't know, is anybody here like 24 and a half? And on a day, it's like, I'm a very mature 24, I'm 24 and a half actually, 25 in July. It's fucking weird, I don't know why that's important. But we had the girls first, and then we had the son, and my son is 1, and the reason my son is 1 is because I fucking thought we were done. But in Poland, they're very Catholic, and they're very patriarchal, and whenever I would meet a Polish man, he'd be like, oh, Jim, 2 daughters, okay, no, what's a bitch, spoko. But, when you have another child, because, 3rd time's a charm, when they say it, when you phrase it that way, I'm like, it makes it sound like I made a mistake the first 2 times. No, Jim, keep trying. Little more to the left next time. Little more to the keep trying. It was true. I was like, yeah, pew, oh, son. Fucking A. But I gotta tell you, if you guys ever decide to have kids and you're lucky enough to be blessed with children, I'll tell you from the bottom of my heart, because it's like, penises are better. It's better to have a son. It's really not, man. I have experience from both sides of the fence, and I can tell you honestly, what's more amazing, having a son or having a daughter? It's having daughters, man. Because twice in my lifetime, I witnessed the miracle of childbirth, which my beautiful Polish wife giving birth to my daughters, and I got to see with my own 2 eyes vaginas coming out of vaginas. It was like, you know those Russian dolls where you open them up and there's a smaller version inside? Man, I just kept on waiting. I was just like, it was like a fucking Mandelbrot fractal of femininity. And at least in America, what's the most amazing thing that happens when you have a son is at least in America, you chop off the tip of his dick. Yeah, sir, I haven't heard any circumcision jokes, so I thought I'd grace you guys with that. That's a thing that happens. It's still a thing in the world, actually. The world's 3 major religions still do circumcision: Judaism, Islam, and America. We all, which actually, and I'm not, by the way, I'm not circumcised, which I think is important to really get the context of a comedian's joke, to know whether or not they're cut. And to be honest, that's actually why I live in Europe right now, because in the States, it was hard, in high school especially, because American girls are conditioned to expect a purple helmet, and when I would take off my hat, my pants, they'd be like, oh no, it looks like a sad elephant, I don't know. But then I came to Europe, and I met European girls who were like, oh, a dick hole? And I'm like, I'm